This is your before and after story. Southeastern College can help you prepare for a secure and fulfilling career in the growing healthcare field. We offer a wide range of careers to choose from, so whether you want to be a medical assistant, medical billing and coding specialist, nurse, surgical technologist, or another healthcare career, we've got you covered. Become a vital part of a healthcare team and make a real difference. Southeastern College, your future is bright. Visit sec.edu to get started.
Do you want to discover a charming area in the medieval Barcelona? Do you want to enter in some medieval magnificent houses? In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to talk you about one of my favorite areas of the city, located in the charming neighborhood known as Born, an area with a medieval origin and that today is one of the most fashionable neighborhoods in Barcelona. My name is Jose Gomez, licensed guide of Barcelona. I have a small company called Looking Barcelona where I provide private and guided tours to discover this wonderful city. I leave you my email in the notes of the podcast, and if you want to visit Barcelona, I would love to be your guide. Write me. So today I talk you about Plaza de Jaume Sabartés. Plaza means square, and Jaume Sabartes was a Picasso's friend. Let me explain you. So this square is located in the heart of the medieval city. But who was Mr. Jaume Sabartes? He was a close friend of Picasso. They met when they were children and they were friends for life. Sabartes over time became his personal secretary, and also he was one of the founders of Picasso Museum in Barcelona in 1962. The square I'm talking about today bears his name because it's located just behind the Picasso Museum. It is a very charming square surrounded by 19th century houses and buildings. The square is just for pedestrians, and I love sitting on some of the terrace and having a drink while enjoying the atmosphere. People passing by, group of young people, students strolling, and the sgraffito on the facades. But what sgraffito is a technique of decorating walls that was very fashionable in the 19th century in Barcelona. It consists of decorating parts of the facade with some plaster motifs and then paint it. The squares connect to the Café Pablo Picasso. The cafe leads to Picasso Museum itself, of course leads to the free part of the museum. I love the free part. So Picasso Museum is located inside 4 Gothic palaces. In the free part, you can walk around the courtyards of these palaces. We call Gothic palaces those large houses of wealthy people that used to live in the area centuries ago. In Barcelona, all these magnificent houses have a similar structure. When you enter, you find a large courtyard and staircase that leads to the main floor. The animals used to be kept on the ground floor centuries ago. And on the first floor of the museum, you see a large photo of Picasso, and in front there is a souvenir shop. Go into the shop. There are reproductions of paintings, books, t-shirts, all about the great artist Pablo Picasso. There are also free toilets in case you need them. So returning to Jaume Sabartes Square, you will see 2 graffitis. There are 2 faces. One is Rosalia and the other is Mr. Mano Chao. There are 2 artists, 2 singers closely linked to Barcelona. Rosalia mixed flamenco with modern rhythms such as hip-hop, and Mano Chao created a music known as mestizaje, that means multi-ethnical music during the 90s. In one side of the square there is a stone arch. It leads to Moncada Street that we will talk later. And straight you will enter Carré means street de la Barra de Ferro. Don't worry about the names. I will leave you everything writing in the notes of the podcast. In this street, there is the European Museum of Modern Art. I recommend you go into the patio where they have some artworks. The museum is interesting and has very surprising contemporary works in different formats. I mean painting, photography, sculpture. If you continue walking along the street, you will see small wine bars and charming shops. Turn right on these streets. There are other streets with a lot of charms. For me, the best time to have a walk there in the area is from 5 p.m. That is when the whole neighborhood is very lively. If you choose to continue down to Moncada Street, so that this is one of the most lively streets in the area, you will see the main entrance of Picasso Museum. Moncada Street during the Middle Ages, centuries ago, was where wealthy people of the city used to live. So that's why there are a lot of magnificent houses from that time. Today, these houses are converted into museums. So such as Picasso Museum, also the Museum of World of Cultures of the World. There is also Moco Museum, that is a contemporary art museum. Go into the courts, that's free. I love these courtyards, each one has its own personality. There is also the Dalmasis Palace, where they put on flamenco show. Moncada Street is full of bars and cafes. There is a bar called Champagnette, where they have a sparkling wine and white wine. Very easy to drink, but be careful, it's very easy to get drunk. So Plaza Jaume Sabartés and the surrounding area is one of my favorite places in the Bourg neighborhood. And well, that's all for today. So, and remember, very important, don't forget to be happy. So, bye, see you, adios.